guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a first impressions on this look using Wet n Wild products. Now I'm not too sure how I feel about this stuff yet. You'll have to wait till the end and watch the video to see what I think, but overall this look didn't come out too bad, and if you guys want to see what happens, then please keep watching. Okay, so we're gonna get started on this look. I have no idea what I'm gonna be doing. This is the first time I've ever tried like any Wet n Wild stuff. So I've been seeing a lot about this new foundation they just came out with, and so I figured I would just get a whole bunch of stuff from them and kind of do like a full face. I didn't get every single kind of product they have. I picked up a good amount, but I don't know what it's gonna look like, so let's start. I think I'm gonna start off with the eyes today, just because the first thing I picked up was this eyeshadow palette here. It has a bunch of different warm tone shades to it, so I thought maybe we could do like a smoky eye or something. So when I opened the palette, it comes with this cute little brush. It has a blending brush and a flat eyeshadow brush. It's a dual-ended, so it has a lot of mattes and a lot of shimmers to it, but it looks pretty nice. I'm gonna swatch a couple of these shades to see how they come out. Wow, that's not bad. Wow, I definitely wasn't expecting that. I mean, seems pretty pigmented, which is cool, so nice. I also bought a little set of their brushes. They're really cute. They're pink, so they're only 10 bucks, so I couldn't help myself. So it comes with a small shadow brush, a liner brush, a blending brush, concealer, foundation brush, and a powder brush. So super cute. So I'm going to be using these today and see how they work. They feel really soft. They're 10 bucks and they're cute, and you can never have enough brushes. Start off with the eyes. I'm going to use some concealer to prime. I didn't see any eye primer, and I actually didn't pick up any face primer either. So they probably do, but I didn't really look. Like I said, I didn't get everything they had, so you'll just have to bear with me. So I did pick up their Photo Focus Concealer, and this is in the shade, I don't know, Light Ivory. Winter is not my friend. We live in upstate New York, and I can't stand it. I'm originally from Minnesota. We moved here when I was like 7 or 8 years old, and I've been here ever since. So I'm going to use this concealer to prime my eyes. I'm just going to put a couple dabs right on the lid. I'm just going to use my beauty blender to blend that in. Okay, so far I'm putting it on my eyes, and it's really not that great coverage, but I mean, I can still see like my dark inner corner. Like for some reason, like my inner corners right here are just like always so dark. Like if you have, I mean, you could definitely see my rings, my blackness around my eyes, because a bitch is tired, okay? I'm going to start off with the light color here, and I'm just going to dust that all over my lid. I'm using that as like our base. Then next I'm going to take the blending brush I got from the brushes I got. I'm going to pick up this brown shade. We're going to put that in our crease. I don't see too much pigmentation as I'm applying it with a brush on my eye, but this is a lighter shade. I feel like there's not too much there though. feel like I have to keep like dabbing in and applying more I'm not really feeling it. But maybe with the darker colors, they'll be a little bit better. Ugh. Whoops, I dabbed in the wrong one. Alright. Alright, so since I just totally fucked up my eye, let's just, we're just gonna blend that in. I'm just gonna go ahead and just start blending. So that one definitely has a little more pigmentation. Not that much difference though, and this is a shade darker. Not that much difference, really. Let's try, sometimes I will use my Clinique Moisture Surge to spray on my brushes, so let's try it. I mean, I guess the pigmentation isn't that horrible. I mean, once the darker colors, the lighter colors, I mean, they're literally like invisible. But maybe we'll try and spray a little bit on the brushes just to see how it works. I'm gonna be trying out this black, so let's see. So as I sweep my brush against the black, it does pick up a lot, and I did spray it, so let's see what it looks like on the eye. So I'm gonna start patting it right in the middle. With spraying my brush, it definitely helped with the fallout, because if I just did it dry, it would be black underneath too, for sure. So we're just going to keep blending that up with those other colors we added in there. And with smoky eyes, you just have to be really cautious, especially when you're working with black, because it can be really hard to not want to go like all the way up your eye. I always see, like, I don't go above my crease line because we're going to start blending that out. I just do a little bit at a time. Just keep adding a little by little and just keep blending it out. Alright, so these are not blending out very good, especially the black. It literally is stuck right there. So, to fix this issue, we're going to just dab the blending brush in the brown and a little bit in the black. Tap it off, and then we're going to just start blending. Alright, so these are definitely not blending very well, and it's kind of pissing me off. I was really having some high hopes for this, and it's not working. Okay, so since we're having such an epic fail with the eyes, I'm just gonna like leave those alone for a minute, and we're going to start doing the face. I got the Photo Focus foundation, so this is their new foundation. As we open it, on the tip it has this little like spatula in it, which is really cute. I like foundations with this, especially when they're super liquidy, because you can kind of scoop it and then, you know, just apply it right on to the face and get it right in there. I feel like this is gonna be like really light for me, but we're just gonna try it, okay? I did get a foundation brush with the brushes I got, but I don't want to use it. I'm just not a fan. Like, I haven't used a foundation brush, like a flat top, or what the fuck? Like a flat foundation brush in forever. Beauty blenders are literally just where it's at. So I'm just gonna stick this all over just to see, so I can get a nice coverage on it, and we're gonna see. So I have my damp beauty blender. We're just gonna start blending this in. Actually, in person, this shade doesn't look too bad for me. On camera, I feel like I look like a ghost. But with all the lights and stuff, I think it just makes it even lighter. And now I put it on my lips. I didn't mean to, but it just happened. But I'm so pale. But as you can see, I mean, I guess the coverage doesn't look too bad, to be honest with you. Like, it doesn't look horrible. It does not look all that half bad, and it was blending, it's blending pretty well. And I mean, with a damp beauty blender, I feel like anything blends in well. Alright, so we're going to put this in the usual spots, so under the eyes. Then again, we're just going to go ahead with our beauty blender and start blending it out. So I didn't get any powder, so I'm just going to use my Laura Mercier just to set it a little bit. It is starting to crease already, and I mean, you can still see my dark circles. Like, they're there. They're not going away. Okay, so I feel a lot better with my brows on. I brushed away the setting powder. So now we're going to start contouring. I picked up this Mega Glow contour stick. This is in the color Oaks on You. So for this, I'm actually going to use my Kat Von D Shade and Light contour brush, just because I want to see how it blends out. So it's blending out okay with a brush, but it looks so orangey. Like, I'm just not having a great time right now. But I'm going to go in with my beauty blender and kind of just blend everything a little bit more too. That doesn't look too bad. I feel like maybe it could have been a little darker and less orangey, but for my skin tone, I think that it's definitely way too orangey because I'm so pale right now. But if it were like tanner, I think it might look definitely a little bit better with this shade. Alright, so I know I'm going in some like weird steps right now, but like I'm kind of overwhelmed with how this is turning out. It doesn't look that bad, to be honest. The shadows is just what's really bothering me right now. They're not blending that great. It looks very blotchy, and now that I'm doing a smoky eye, we need to fix this so it can get back to normal. I have yet to try e.l.f. shadows though. I've never tried e.l.f., so maybe that'll be the next video. I can do some e.l.f. things. Because I'm cheap. If I can find a good deal on makeup and it's good quality, then I'm all for it. If it's not that great quality, I'm not going to waste my money at all on it, even if it's cheap. So Wet n Wild for me is like a 50-50 right now. Like it's getting there, and I wish it was better, but as for the cheap price point, it's okay. Would I buy some other stuff again? Probably not. Oh my god, it looks so bad. Like, I'm gonna be straight up with you. This shadow looks awful. I hate it. We're gonna start off with our lower lash line here and just take this brush that was in the eyeshadows, and I'm gonna take the dark brown shade that's in there and try to smoke out the bottom here. Then I'm just going to throw some mascara on of my own. I didn't get any mascara from them, but I did get some lashes. Alright, so these are the lashes I picked up. They look pretty cheap, to be honest. They were 99 cents. Okay, so I opened the lash glue, and there's no hole. If you guys can see that, there's no hole. So you literally have to like cut it open. And it's actually like really liquidy. Like, it's so liquidy right now. Like, if you guys can see, like, it's so liquidy. Like, it's literally like dripping on the lash. Super liquidy. I'll be right back. Okay, so that was such an adventure trying to put these lashes on. Lash glue is a definite no. No on this lash glue. It is awful. So I picked up this Ombré blush. This is in the color Mai Tai Buy You a Drink. So I thought this was a really pretty color. Alright, so I'm brushing it on. I'm not really seeing any pigment whatsoever. It's basically, it looks like a highlighter. Like if you guys can see that. Pretty much is a highlighter. It's not that pigmented. I'm trying to pick up more on the color end, and I mean, I don't know, is there like maybe a little bit there? Maybe a little bit, but I don't see it. But then we're going to be moving on to actual highlighter. So I picked up this Mega Glow highlighting powder. Now I actually have heard really great reviews on their highlighters, so it looks super pretty, and literally people who have nails, can we just talk about everyday dilemmas with anything powder? Anyway, since I just chapped my nail and that, the flower was really pretty on there, but now it has my nail imprint, which is great. So, all right, well, let's try this out. All right, and I'm gonna use one of my Morphe brushes. This is the M176. And I'm just gonna take that and, ooh, okay. All right, highlight. Not bad. Wow. That's really pretty. I mean, like, for the price point though, I mean, you guys just like can't beat it. This is definitely a gorgeous color. I love the highlighter, and I would definitely buy this again, plus the other colors they had. They also had a couple different colors in the highlighters. But this is definitely worthy. All right, last but not least, finally, we're gonna move on to some lips. This is their new Catsuit liquid lipstick. This one is in the color Nudie Patootie. Really cute. Just a basic nude brown color. Like I was saying, I always go for the nudes. Again, they had a few different colors, but let's try this bad boy out and see how it feels. Okay, so it has a light pigmentation, nothing crazy. It does feel very creamy, which is cool. That's a great thing to feel in a liquid lip. Okay, so it definitely felt really creamy when I put it on. It is drying fairly quick, which is good, but it feels a little sticky. Alright guys, so that concludes this look. I hope you enjoyed my epic fail on these products. Overall, I didn't really like the eyeshadow. The eyeshadow, I mean, it looks so blotchy. It was really hard to blend. Maybe not using it with liquids isn't a good turnout because it did start creasing. Maybe if you use some Fix Plus or some other type of primer and primed your eyes better, maybe it would work out for you, for sure. I'm definitely up to trying the shadows again, maybe in some different kind of form, different kind of color scheme. I was just really excited and I wanted to try some like bold look to see how it was, and didn't work out the way I wanted to, but you guys saw it. This is what it came out to be. Doesn't look half bad. The other thing I wasn't too excited about was the concealer. It's not really that full coverage. I mean, with the foundation and the concealer, I mean, it's definitely buildable, but right off the bat, I like my concealer just being full coverage. It's there, it's covering my dark circles, and that's it. It did start creasing a little bit when I was, finishing blending stuff in and doing all that stuff. But with the Laura Mercier powder, I mean, it definitely is there. and I don't see it creasing at all right now. And the lash glue, oh my god, that stuff is awful. It was so liquidy and I looked like an idiot trying to put my lashes on. It was bad. So I wouldn't recommend that. The lashes are mediocre. They're just cheap lashes. The foundation was okay. Like I said, it was buildable coverage. If you wanted it lighter, more fuller coverage, definitely go for that. Love the highlighter. The blush wasn't very pigmented. I wouldn't really consider it as a blush, especially with that color. That's definitely more as like a highlighter or something. And I actually did like the contour stick. It was pretty good. It doesn't look too bad right now after it's been sitting on my face for a little bit. And the liquid lipstick, now that it's drying more, it's not as sticky. It is more comfortable. So it does dry quick, but it turns from drying to like really sticky, and now it's not that bad. But alright guys, I'm going to wrap things up. Everything I used today I will list in the description box below, so you can go check it out even if you want to try some stuff yourself. Everything that I had was probably roughly around $40 so for everything, which isn't bad. That's like one item at Sephora mostly is like the normal price, but with all that, it's drugstore. I got to try it out. You got to see how it was. So if you want to try it, click down below, go check them out for yourself. And also while you're down there, click that subscribe button to see my upcoming videos. I'd really appreciate it. And make sure you follow me on all my other social media networks. And other than that, I will see you guys in my next video very soon. And I hope that you have a great day, and I will check you guys later. Bye.